I am Wim Lievens from my trade class, and in this little video I'd like to tell you a little bit more about my new tool, the WL SuperFive. I'll talk about my trading philosophy, the tool itself, the strategies, advantages, and how to practically implement this tool. Now, my trading philosophy is actually price-based. I'm a very strong believer in the fact that 80–90% of what we need to trade the market is related to price movement. So I'm not a very strong believer in indicators or complicated systems. I like to keep things simple. Therefore, keep it simple. Watch price, I would say, are things that I like. This is probably an image that most of you know, but tells a story. Reality today is that 70–80% of traders, intelligent people like you and me, are on the wrong side of the market. And you could ask yourself, why is that? What are we doing wrong? And what I'm trying to do in this process, in this tool, which is based on one of my trading courses, is to make people look at markets differently. And yes, only price based. For more information about this course, you can always contact me. What is also included in the tool, and something which I have done now for about 10 years, I like to trade the markets with movement bars. Some of you might know range bars or Renko bars. Well, I've created my own movement bar, also incorporated in this tool, and it gives more visibility, better money management to systems. It's all explained in the videos, but I just wanted you to know that it's all included in the pack. Now, what is the problem? What are the classic mistakes that we see day in, day out with many traders? People very often trade when market conditions are not right, when they're not good, when the cards are not in our favor. Yeah. So we trade when there's no trend, or against the trend even. Entry close to support and resistance levels, so not a lot potential there. FOMO syndrome, this is probably the worst. The fear of missing out, over trading, trading too much, pulling the trigger too much, especially when people have a few bad trades or are behind a little bit, and then people are trigger happy. It's a big problem. Entering the trade too late, also something I see is very often related with indicators, using indicators only and trading on these signals. One is often a step or 2 steps too late. And of course, gambling on news, which is, of course, most of you know, is a bad idea. But these are issues that today traders are confronted with. Now, the price movement, price action philosophy, which I believe very strongly in, and the translation to this trading tool actually is creating a tool which is price-based only, where people can choose or combine from 5 different trading strategies, suitable for all instruments, all time frames, or if you prefer movement bars, also possible, and programmed to either generate alerts, an alarm system if you like, or a robot function where the system trades fully automatic. So what it actually does is that it will bring focus to someone's trading. people will focus on certain movements or on certain strategies or on certain market situations and only pull the trigger then. So it should actually help traders to trade less but improve the quality of their trades. Now, what will you find in this system? It's actually very simple. I put in a few tools. One is the Trend Express. White is what you see here in green and red. It's actually combining two different time frames or dimensions, if you like, and this can be 1 hour, 4 hour, it can be 1 minute, 5 minutes, just two related time frames, which solves the direction issue. Many people have issues with trade direction. They see a direction in 5 minutes and a different direction in 1 minute, and they really don't know what to do, and this makes life a lot easier. The second is the Momentum Express, which is a very, I would say, practical and visual way of showing movement or showing momentum. We only want to trade when we see movement, when we see volatility, when we see momentum. If markets are lying still, I don't think there's any strategy in the world who will help you. Therefore, it's very important you recognize these good and bad market circumstances fast. Bid line, I'm not gonna get into all the details here, but then of course you have the SuperFive Express tool, which is actually 5 trading algorithms which have been programmed and can give you or can generate alerts with the alarm system, or can trade fully automatic. That's how it's built. And again, I like to go back or come back to basics here, to keeping things simple. Now, how many movements, price movements, can you have in the market? There are not. I know there are thousands of trading strategies out there, but if we're honest, there's always the same price movements that keep coming back. You would actually, and there are not 50. I recognize 5. That means that of all these thousands of strategies which you will find out there somewhere, you can actually probably include them in one of these 5 strategies. It's always the same. These are not, this is not rocket science. Trend corrections, breakouts, fair value, support and resistance breakouts, support and resistance tests, momentum move, trend reversals. These are, look at the image, try to present it in a very, simple way, but these are the movements that we trade. Now, it's important you recognize these cycles and that you know how these things work. And of course, there's a little bit of exercise of recognizing or making the distinction between the good ones and the bad ones, but the SuperFive tool will help you with that. Now, in the DesignerBar in NanoTrader, it's very simple to actually choose the strategy or strategies you would like to trade. You can even set the direction. If you only want to trade long, you only go long. You avoid shorts. You can even, if you're trading automatically, you can say how many signals you would like, and would you want to trade 3 signals in a row or just 2. You can just all add it in. And of course you have the alerts. You want to be alerted by a pop-up, you want a sound alert, or let's say you're a trader let's say you're a forex trader and you trade on 1 hour or 4 hours or daily charts, and you just want to be alerted, and you'll get an email on your iPhone and it'll just say, okay, look, the sterling is down maybe and it's generated one of my strategy signals, and you have a look and maybe you can enter or you can't. So there's many ways in which you can use the tool, and I think try to make it very practical. So the concept is very simple. It's 5 strategies, potentially 5 strategies in one single chart. Yes. You can use any bars, time charts, you can use mine, VL bars, you can use range, Renko, whatever you want. But that means you could use market structure points or triads as entry points or stops. So it makes it very simple, I would say, from that point. I honestly believe, I know now, because many people are already trading with this system, that it improves the quality of the trading. You will trade less, but better, which also gives you the possibility, instead of always looking at the same instrument or instruments, broaden your horizon and maybe test other stuff and just react when there is a signal presented to you. It gives you a little bit more choice, but better choices. That's actually what I'm trying to say. And again, all instruments, time frames, ranges, you can combine them all. There's actually no limit. So the way you should see this tool, it's a universal system. Yes, you can also add stuff of your own. It's like a toolbox with which you can work, and it uses 5 traditional trading setups. You can use it for day trading, you can use it for scalping, you can use it for swing trading. It's all possible. So, and it includes, as said, these tools to make it visually easier for you. Of course, I use these tools to program the algorithms. It's simple that we've used that. You have the 5 trading setups. You can trade manually, semi-automatic or fully automatic, so it can be used as a trading robot. About 10-15% of the students do this on certain strategies. I think the way it is presented, the way it looks, and all the colors you see, and I can show you a quick example. This is the way it looks. All these colors you see here, you can change. You can use different charts, time frames. You can change the color of the bands. You can see it all. And you can see here, for example, here on the right, a reversal signal which is given to the downside. All here you see in the DesignerBar, everything very easy can be set, so no problems there. Very easy to use. So you use it as an alarm system, or you use it as an automatic trading system. You do both. Many possibilities there. Very easy to use. There is, of course, a substantially longer video for people who buy the system. They get many other things, and all strategies are explained, and the system is explained in great detail. But in the end, the system is very, very easy to use. Just go down this little list which you see here, which is in the DesignerBar, where you just tick which strategies you want to play, which direction, how you want to set things. It's very intuitive and very fast. Now, what can you do with this? I would say in your day-to-day trading, you could just use, as is shown on the left, use one chart, one instrument, but you can, as I show right on the bottom, you can use it on 8 instruments at the same time, which is, of course, which makes this a great tool, because you can actually monitor for the strategy which you choose. There are 5. You can use 1, 2, 3, as many as you like. From the moment you get an alert on one of these instruments, you can have a look and say, okay, this is the kind of setup I like, and you can trade. Instead of being, how should I say this? only having your attention on one instrument. And the problem that many people have then is, if the market doesn't move, if there's nothing happening, people want to trade anyway. And this is not a good business model. You know, there's one trade and another, and it doesn't go well. So it makes trading more attractive. Why? Because you have a bigger choice and you have more focus. Yes. So that's how you should see it. You can use this again. I have people using this on 12 forex pairs at the same time. I have people scalping the Nasdaq with this. People using this on stocks, on daily charts. So all these implementations are possible. Now, what is the offer? The offer is, it is this pack, or both packs are sold through the WH Self-Invest store. And it's split into two parts. The system plus 3 strategies are the pack A. You will find the corrections, momentum, and reversals in the first pack. If you want to have the other 2 strategies as well, you can also purchase pack B, and then you will have the support and resistance tests and the range breakouts, or what we call the fair value breakouts. So these are the 2. Of course, as always, with the pack comes a video where all the strategies and how the tool functions is explained in great detail. There is some personal coaching with me, 1 or 2 sessions, yes, in order to see that everything is installed properly, that you know how everything works. We can also discuss how you want to use the system, which instruments, which time frames, and so on. So this is also included, and you will also receive from me some pre-programmed charts as an example. So you don't have to start making them all yourself, but you can actually use some that I use, and you can build from there. Yes. If you see, or if you like the instrument or the tool, well, as most people do, and you want to go a little bit further and learn a little bit more about my way of trading, you can always contact me for the price action trading course online, and I'll make you an offer. Of course, you will get a substantial discount if you're interested. So I think this is it for the video. Thank you very much for your time. And if you want to contact me for further questions, here are my contact details. All right. Thank you very much, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.